things going live. Appreciate you all joining me. We are here. We are talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. We're talking to our 50 and older crowd, so you guys know what it is to go live as well. So feel free to come in, ask your questions, my friends. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. So I appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I appreciate the support as you guys prepare to go live with confidence and ease. Let me know if there's any questions in the meantime. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Let me know if there's any questions, my friends. And as we go live, feel free to ask your questions, connect, and then we are going to get started in just a few minutes. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate all the support. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my live, new to the room, feel free to come in, ask your questions. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up to like the live. Give me a thumbs up to like the live, and then also click that subscriber button below and then that bell to get notifications of when to go live and post content. So I appreciate you all joining. We are going to get started in just a few minutes as we prepare to go live, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to answer questions from my creators. We're going to get started in just a few minutes, so I'll answer questions, and I want to make sure you guys are getting what you need to go live as you prepare to come in, and feel free to ask questions as well. So we're going to go over to the TikTok streets in just a moment. You guys know I go live over there. I'm supporting you. I'm answering questions about how to go live, and then what we'll do is continue to connect with you all so you guys can understand some of the tips and strategies for go live on TikTok. And then also I am a YouTube partner program, a YouTube creator. So I teach about how to go live on YouTube as well when it comes to getting enough subscribers to get live access, and then also how to monetize. I have this shop affiliate. I'm a YouTube partner. So I'm a shop affiliate, also have memberships as well as the gifting, and then there's the ad revenue from the ads that run on my content. So all of that is part of my profile, and I teach that. So let me know if you have questions about the YouTube Partners Program as well. So feel free to come in, ask your questions, my friends. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to get started on the TikTok streets in just a moment. So I appreciate you all coming in and supporting the live stream, friends. All right, in the meantime, let's go live. We'll get started in just a moment. TikTok Live, live streaming tips. Come in, ask questions on how to go live. We are talking live streaming tips. New live hosts, if you are new, afraid, scared, come in, ask your questions on how to go live. We are talking to live hosts. Come in, ask your questions, my friends. We are talking about how to go live on TikTok. And so come in, ask your questions, friends. I appreciate you all joining. We are going to get started in just a moment, so feel free to come in, ask your questions as we prepare to go live. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, afraid, scared, shy, we are talking all things going live. Appreciate you all joining me. Feel free to ask your questions, my friends. Move over just a little bit. And hello, how you doing, therapy girl? Well, hello, friend. Love people bus. Well, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Business, I said business. Welcome to the room. Hey, therapy girl, welcome to the room. Hope you're doing well. I need to message you because you were doing so well this month. So we need to touch base. Hey, precious, you too, precious, you too. You and therapy girl, I need to send messages to because I've been away, and I was looking at analytics earlier today, and I was like, okay, you guys are doing your thing. So I want to see what happens before the month ends, but it's all good. Hey, Divine, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for liking the live. Thank you all for being here. If you are new to my room, feel free to say hello. Make sure you give me a thumbs up on the YT, as well as on making sure you subscribe to the channel. You said, woohoo, you are fun. You are doing your thing. I love it. I love it. So keep going. Keep climbing, friend. That's all you can do is just keep climbing, keep doing it. Sylvester, welcome to the room. The Divine CEO, Identity Coach, welcome to the room. Alicia, Love God, welcome. And Coop, Appreciate you all being here. If you guys are new to my live and haven't been here before, feel free to put a message in the chat. I always want to say hi to my new people. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. I do co-stream on both TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So that's what you guys are experiencing as I talk to my TikTok friends, and my YouTube friends are starting to chime in too. So I appreciate you guys too. Book Club has been going good. I love that. That's what you integrated. Thank you for that, Rose friend. Almost to 8. What? You are. So we got to celebrate. You might be hitting a milestone in August and 10K maybe in September. So let's, keep going, friend. You are so close. So there's no reason why between the next 2 months you couldn't get to 10K. Yeah, I see it happening, friend. Susan, welcome to the room. Appreciate you all. Stacy, thank you for joining. Others coming in. We are liking the live. If you guys don't mind liking on this live, I was not liking my own live. So let's get the taps going. We're gonna see if we can get to 10K taps in 10 minutes. I've been going live for about 3 of those minutes. So we are way behind, but it's all good. So I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much for supporting the live. Alicia, appreciate you connecting with others. That's what this is all about, friend. How you doing, Susan? How's everything going your way? And so we talk about engagement. We talk about making sure we're building community. So that's what this live is all about. So in the beginning, you want to make sure you are liking the live, sharing the live. And I teach you guys how to be great live hosts by being great viewers, because ultimately you understand the viewer experience, that you can explain it to your viewers so that they know how to engage, how they can support the live stream as well. And you can teach that. You got to teach your viewers. I give little clues in terms of knowing people who have the Daily Heart Me, that's the Lisa badge, as well as the blue box with the number next to your name. If you see that, that tells you your engagement from gifting. So people who don't have those badges, you kind of know already that they're either A, they're not aware of what those badges mean and how to get them, or B, they're totally against it. And when people are totally against it and not open to engaging in that way, then those are people who ultimately, and I'm just going to be honest with you, ultimately are not necessarily invested in the growth of your live stream. Just going to tell you, I'm telling it like it is, because that means that those people are not supporting what it means to help your live get pushed out even more. And TikTok is a business. I teach that all the time. So I want you guys to understand, like, okay, if you're in the business mode, then you understand that there are some things that you need from your viewers, and that engagement is important. You're not watching TV here. And so you want to make sure people are engaging fully. Hey, King Meatball, welcome to the King Money Meatball. And is that the right way to say it? With the dollar sign. Welcome to the room, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in. So I teach that. I want you guys to understand different ways to support. We have the sharing out the live. We have the likes. That's the hearts that are flowing. All of those are things TikTok is looking for to see if people are actually liking it and supporting the live stream. So you do need that support. You need the comments. You need the views. You need the engagement. And then you also need the gifted engagement. Hope all is well. You enjoying your day? I am glad. Good to see you as always. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. And so we are back. I was away for my birthday. I was celebrating the Big 5-0 last week. I've been celebrating much of the month of July. And so it's officially here, and I am officially halfway through a century. I've been here for a century at least. And so or halfway through a century, basically. And so with that, I'm really appreciating the time and all the things that come with it. But I have not been doing my regular schedule, so I'm getting back to the swing of things. So that's what you guys are seeing, getting back to what it used to be in terms of the 2-a-days, staying on quite a bit of time. I'm probably going to stay a solid 90 minutes because I do have my agency meeting. So we will be meeting. I just sent out the email to notify people of the time and giving them the link. So if you are an agency in the room, just know you just got the link. Simply SP, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, friend. The Mixed Edit, Lala, welcome to the room. Those are friends who join us. Shella, thank you so much for all those shares. I appreciate your support, friend. And so others who are coming in, I appreciate you all joining as well. Let me know if you guys have questions. as we prepare to go live. We had a lot of questions. I think there were a lot of my new board that's up. Obviously I'm acknowledging people who are coming to this platform that are new here and trying to figure out how to grow, how to build, and obviously I'm talking to people who are 50 and older. Just really a nod to the fact that I just made the club, and so I want to make sure I'm supporting also. My phone is overheating. Let's get a little warm, y'all. So TikTok's going to tell me that. So I am not ignoring any other creators. So you are welcome, welcome, welcome to come into the room, come into this space and ask your questions, no matter what your age is. And so I put that in as a acknowledgement that I just made the club, y'all. I just made the club. So if you are someone in the room and you are looking to grow and you have questions, feel free to ask your questions. We're going to continue to show up and support. Happy that you are all here. You said congratulations. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm one of those people where I see it as a whole beautiful thing to get to this point in life. That's not something that everyone's blessed to see, and so at the end of the day, I'm appreciative. I'm full of gratitude. I love the fact that life has brought me here, and I'm willing to support others who are also coming along for this journey as well. So it's a beautiful thing. So thank you so much for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Others who are coming in, consistency and engagement. Yes, sharing is caring. Thank you so much. We're going to share out the live. We are currently 8 minutes in, 7K likes. So we're going to see if we can hit that 10K in 10 minutes. That is a milestone for TikTok when it comes to engagement in your room. You want that engagement. It also, in some cases, we also will see the flash goal come as well. So that's another way where we'll start getting engagement, because achieving that flash goal is a big deal for TikTok. Own it. How you doing, Dr. Ask Dr. Pratt. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. The Mixed Edit. Happy Sunday to you as well. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you guys have any questions as you guys come in as well. You said, I'm 64 and you're just a young woman many years to go. I love it. Thank you, friend. I'll take that too. I was teasing last week because, honestly, I'm one of those people who I'm on the fence about, the wisdom and the age and all that stuff, and trying to still be young at heart. Okay. And young in looks too, y'all. I'm just saying, I need to be the looks too. Um, I have a 6-year-old, so I had a baby at an older age, and so having my son older, and I know all his friends' parents are typically in their 20s or maybe even early 30s. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't look like his grandmother, so I'm just trying my best to keep up with y'all. so So I will take young every day. I appreciate that, friend. I said I went on live yesterday and I had maximum of 3 people in my live. That is awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations, friend. I love that. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome to the room. The AI says the creator shares tips on building an audience and sharing and growing on live stream. There we go, friend. Thank you so much. Lavender, the dark kitten. Welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for that repost. Hello, my friends. Thank you all for sharing and coming into the live stream. That's what it's all about. I appreciate all the support. Let me know if you have questions. Thank you for those shares as well. 10K. We did that 10K, didn't we? We could do it in 10 minutes, and we did it in 10 minutes too, y'all. Yay, we did it. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Do you represent an agency or are you represented by an agency? Susan, how are you, friend? I am an agency owner. I'm an owner and a manager. So I am representing others who are in the agency, including myself, actually. You said, who 40? No. What does that mean? Who 50? Is that what you mean? Yes, that would be me, friend. You said my second baby in my 50s will be here in June. His mom is 40. Say that again. What? Dr. Pratt? Wait a minute. My second baby in my 50s. Oh, you had your second baby in your 50s. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Is your second baby in their 50s? So you had your second baby in your 50s. Will be here. Okay, so you're about to have a baby. His mom is 42. Yes, okay. All right. Well, look at you, friend. Look at you. My husband, he has the same dilemma. He's a couple years older than me. We had him still we both were in our 40s. So I had him at 42, 44 when I had him. So yeah. No goals, just want to be here and engage in support as much as I can. Thank you, Levin. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, friend. We did just get that flash go. We did get that flash go. So let's see what it's all about. So I know how you feel. Hey, it is definitely a dilemma. Because let me be honest with you. So we have, just so that you guys know, we have second marriage for both of us. We have 21. Well, our two youngest, besides the 6-year-old, are about to be 21. They'll be 21 actually in August. So those are my bonus boys. I have two bonus boys. My husband's sons. They're about to be 21 and 22. And then my daughter is about to be 21. And so we have that group. And then we have the little guy who is, he's a little guy. And so he's been a blessing for us. He's definitely kind of kept us young and up to date with all the things that, small kids are doing. And then also having to be 1 foot in with the older kids to help them as they are adulting. So it's been an interesting life experience for both of us. So I feel it, friend. What is the name of your agency, if you don't mind? Launch Your Income Agency. So my name, Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. The agency is actually in the live with you guys. So let me say hello in the chat. So I'll say hello for you all. This is the official agency page. And so if you want to follow that page, if you are a live host, you're welcome to apply and join. Hello, I'm new. My name is Patrice. I'm 50. Welcome to the room, friend. I love that. Leo, the Lion Pre-K Learning. I love that. Lavender, have a great day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Remember, you are amazing and beautiful. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you all for coming in. Precious, thank you for those winks. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows. If you haven't followed the live host, feel free to follow. Hello, everyone. Mom of two. Welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate that. First marriage. Your first marriage, friend? Okay. Trying to reach 1,000. Welcome to the room, friend. You're saying 28, 27, 21 are our older kids, my older kids. Oh, okay. Wow. And then you are starting all over. I love that. First marriage. Yep, the same. It's in her bio. I love it. I think I'm eligible for the agency. It's been 72 days. Okay. Well, let me check. Let me check. Have you reapplied? Let me know if you reapplied. Hey, hey, Frank, you Massachusetts girl, love that. Welcome to the room, everybody. Let me, the agency, I'm gonna pin it and say hello. Well, this is the official agency page. Let me see something, Dr. Pratt. I'm gonna check real quick when it comes to your application, friend. Let me see if you're still on my listing. You're not in my listing. You're gonna have to, I think you'd have to reapply, friend, and see what the deal is, and see if it lets you reapply. Yes, you reapplied yesterday. It's not showing up. Let me check real quick one other spot, because there's typically a spot where nope. I mean, well, I'll have to probably message you. There's a spot. If you're there, let me look real quick. Then there's a concern. So let me check. So let me check real quick and see if you're showing up in the other listing. Okay, friend. Yeah, I'll message you. Do me a favor so I don't forget. Send me a message here and just say, hey, agency again. And that way I know to message you. Yeah, you're showing up in the other listing. So I will message you. Lucille, thank you so much, friends. Live 9, let's go. Level 9, let's go. Level 9, appreciate you, friend. How you doing, Simply? Appreciate it. Thank you so much, friend. And so that way I can be sure to message you on this account so I can follow up with you. Thank you, friend. Beauty, others coming into the room, I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you all coming through. Thank you so much, friends. Gloria, welcome to the room. Others coming in, let me know if you guys have questions. So I do talk about the agency. The agency is something where a lot of people who are coming into my room, they're either still new to live hosting, they're trying to figure things out, trying to figure out what next. And then also they're looking for support. So I'm here to support. Can you explain how the agency works? Yes, absolutely. The mixed edit, do you currently go live? Let me know if you go live. And somebody's comment got filtered. So I see a filtered comment. So reword it and see if you can rewrite your comment. When it comes to the agency, it is an agency. It's free. It's a free program. Free program for live hosts. So you have to be a live. You have to be already eligible to go live. And then you also, TikTok has criteria about who can be accepted. You can't be with an agency already. It's a free program. Really quickly, I probably should have led with that, y'all. I know I didn't lead with that. I should have led with the fact that it's free. So it's a free program. The reason why it's free is because under the Scale Live Rewards, TikTok wants you to grow. Okay. And so who's in the room? Precious. Precious, she's still in the room. So she's my example of someone who is growing. She's getting information. She's understanding some of the things to do with her live stream, and she's building community, and she's advancing. She's getting new followers. All those things. Those things came because of strategy. Understanding the strategy here. Understanding how to grow. So agencies can give you strategies. Agencies can help you with monetization strategies, go live strategies, but also they can help you when it comes to protection to make sure you stay in good standing with TikTok. Precious Queen, welcome to the room. And so as an agency, these are called the Creator Network programs. That's what this is. As an agency, you want a big agency that's going to help you with understanding how to go live and then how to continue to advance and grow. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow, friends. And so when it comes to my agency in particular, I go live twice a day. So this is my second time going live. I go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern every day. I also will do a weekly meeting with my creators. We're doing it every Sunday at 6:30. So I'm going to have to get off by 6:30, if not by 6 o'clock actually. So I get off and then I do a Zoom meeting with my creators to make sure that they're getting information, understanding how to go live, what are some tips and strategies that they want to be aware of, or maybe some new things on TikTok they want to be aware of as well. Thank you for the follows. Thank you all who are all coming to the room. Wani, did I see you fly in? Thank you so much for being here, my friend. And so I also do one-on-ones with my creators. So we look at your analytics. This is a data-driven approach. I want you guys to understand what gets measured gets done. So I want you to pay attention to analytics. I want you to start measuring your improvement and trying to grow. And growth comes with new strategies, other things that you're going to have to do as you advance. So we talk about that as well. I went live yesterday for the first time, and only like 53, probably only 3 visitors yesterday. That's good. You're growing. 53, you just got live access at 50 followers. Typically, I'll give you that. So you did good, friend. 3 followers in the 3 people in the room is also good. A lot of people go live with nobody in the room. Okay, just saying. Okay, you did good. So we're gonna talk about the perspective stuff here, but that is growth. I fly in now. Yes. You fly in to my room. I was like, wait a minute, it says 24. You fly in because it's my room because you're over 25 in my room. So that's why. I love it. Okay, so yeah, that's all growth. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I like how involved you are with your creators. Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. And so when it comes to the agency, we also have a school community where there's resources. I have a couple free things out there for you when it comes to live strategy, new live hosting strategies, as well as you're able to collaborate with other creators in the agency. In addition, I have group chats that I put you in so you can connect and network there, as well as being able to share out your live and your content in those group chats. So we talk about it. The community is the best part of this. Dee Dee, welcome back to the room. Others coming in, I appreciate you all being here. Feel free to follow the live host. Make sure you are also getting your daily heart rate. And then, of course, like the live too, you all want to have those hearts flowing. So I appreciate that too, friends. The community is the best part of the agency. I tell people that all the time because we understand from the teaching how to like, how to share, how to comment, how to do the support when it comes to the flash goal and the daily heart. Speaking of the flash goal, we need, totally forgot about the flash goal. We need 4 more I love you so muches. If you're new to the room and you haven't sent your I love you so much, this is the perfect time to send it. We need, there we go. Appreciate y'all. I was like, I think I did get that flash go. So the flash goal is something TikTok sends out. You have to get one per person in the room to do whatever the random number is and send that gift. So TikTok sent us the I love you so much. And so that was out there. It was going to expire in like 5 minutes. It's only a 15-minute goal. So we did get it. Mompreneur, welcome to the room. Thank you all for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for the I love you so much. Wani, thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. Can a creator be successful without battling? Depends on what their topic is. And it depends on what success looks like. But the answer is possibly. Depends on what success looks like. Well, let me ask this question. That's a great question, and let me ask this question because I think what people don't realize is that success is all relative to you, but success is ultimately trying to get to A1 league. So when you're trying to grow your league, if you're looking at the pinnacle for TikTok, it's an A1 person who's at the A1 level. Now, to get there and stay there means that you have a room that's there supporting you. Now they're supporting you based on your topic, what you're sharing, what you're doing in that live stream. So success would be defined on based on what you're doing. Now I have people who do live streams where they're battling and doing really well. We have an A1 person in our agency. She battles most of the time. She is a battler. That's part of how she's going to stay there because the requirements for that level requires higher level gifting and people in the room that are going to support in that way. First time viewer, first time comment. You're so funny. Hey, Patrick. And so it depends on what you're doing. Now I have creators here that are doing tarot readings, the sound healing, and they get a lot of engagement and a lot of views and a lot of gifting, and they're able to sustain their level. They're not A1, but they are able to sustain their level, and they're fine with that. And their levels are B League, high B League, and I think one actually went to the lower A3. I think it's now A5. And so just recognize it depends on what you're doing. And it depends on what you define as success. So for them, they're right at where they want to be. And they're okay with that. They're not looking to push the needle even higher. Now, if you're saying you want to be the top here, then more than likely you will have to battle. More than likely. There's no really way that you're going to sustain that without doing different things in your life that's going to have people come in and support at that level. What about motivational creators? What you mean? What you mean by what about them? In terms of engagement and gifting and stuff, or people coming to a room and having a community and followers? That's possible. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, so it just depends. And again, I say this because, thank you, La Hala. I just wanted to get paid without battling. Don't need to get to the top. And so when you say success and when you say get paid, I'm going to tell you now, it just depends on what does that look like for you. Yeah, so you can get paid today. Now, is that enough? Is that what you're looking for? Is that going to be sustainable for you and sustain you in that way? Maybe. I don't know what your goals are, but without knowing your goals, I would say, you want to be at least in the high C League, B League. That's what you're going to want to do. Now, the goal is how do you stay there? How do you get there? What type of community do you want to have? And so that's what I would tell you to do. So it just depends on what's your live topic and who's coming into your room. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Feel free to ask questions. These are good questions. These are questions that I'm actually going to have to talk about in my live today with the agency because I want to make sure people, thank you so very much. You're welcome, friend. People are understanding that it depends on what you're doing here. And if you are looking to grow and you want to monetize and earn, maybe you want to replace your income. Maybe you want to subsidize your income. Maybe you're looking to just build community. I tell people pay attention to your why and let that sustain you. Maybe you have your business and you want to promote your business and grow it here as this is potentially marketing and stuff. But again, it just depends on what your why is and how you go about it. Hey, Sherry B, welcome to the room. Appreciate you, friend. However, it's going to take you being consistent and showing up. Do your agency meet with the creators? Yes, I do one-on-ones. I do one-on-ones with my creators. I tell you to schedule it, on average once a month, so you can have a check-in at least once a month. So that's what I would do. Just DM'd you. Did you really? Okay, welcome, friend. Let me know if you have questions. And so at the end of the day, it's gonna require you to think about what you're trying to do in your live stream. I don't want to make it seem like it's gonna be an easy, quick climb. It's not. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes consistency. It takes showing up. It takes you being open. I think that's the thing about it. If you're someone who is very um, rigid and particular about how you think things should look, TikTok is going to test you. It's going to test you because this space requires you to be nimble to a certain extent. Hello, friend. How you doing? What is content disclosure about? I saw it today. Hey, Sherry B. Yes, content disclosure. What did you mean you saw it today? You saw it inside when you were doing your setup? So before you go live, you go into settings, scroll all the way down. Content disclosure is something you want to turn on when you're promoting your brand, your personal professional brand in the settings. Yeah. So it is something you want to use if you're selling a physical or physical product or service of some sort. Oftentimes people will get in trouble because TikTok is like, oh, you're trying to push people off the platform. Hey, E-Nurse, how you doing, friend? And so you want to be so you want to make sure you turn it on so that hold on one second. So you want to make sure you turn it on so that you're not getting in trouble with TikTok. And so a lot of people will turn that on. And it allows you to say maybe a little bit more in terms of other brands, other content that you might want to share. Some people who are talking about their personal journey. A lot of people will talk about their healthcare concerns and stuff. They turn that on just so that they can have a little bit more flexibility with saying certain words too. I wish TikTok had replay feature because once a person miss your live, that's it. Oh, you know what? I co-stream my lives on the YT, so I'm on YouTube right now. So if you want to go back and look at anything I write or I talk about here, it's actually co-streamed. So you can go back and watch it. So that's what I do. Thank you so much, friends. So yeah, so you can follow me there. The same name is there. Thank you, goat. Thank you for the goats. Sherry B, let me know if you have more questions about content disclosure, friend. When would you recommend checking 18 plus? You know, my topic would be considered, would it be considered mature? Yeah, 18 plus, I would. Yeah, I would. Content disclosure and 18 plus for your content. I would. Yeah, I would. You haven't been? Yeah, I think you should. For medical terms, things you're saying, yeah, I think I would. It's for a little bit more mature audience, it is. So I would always turn on. Um, what about music? What about music about in the settings before live? What do that do? Um, you know what? I I don't know. I have to see what you're talking about. I don't know what you're referring to. I have to go back and look at it and see what you're referring to, but I don't know what you're referring to. It has a music tab. That may be new. Is that new? Because I know they've added some new music stuff for some of the DJ creators. I wonder if that's a new one. I have to kind of take a look at that. I don't. It's not popping up for me right now. Something I've seen. Yeah, again soon. See you again soon. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate you, friend. I have been. Just didn't know. Yeah, I would definitely turn it on for you. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at it and let you know if it's something. Do you play music in your live? See, I don't play music in my live because of the YT, because they're really particular about muting your live if it's unauthorized music. And so when it comes to copyright restrictions and stuff like that, so they'll mute the whole thing. And so I just don't play it. And what I was doing previously is that I was playing like YouTube music. I wasn't doing like Spotify or Apple Music or anything. So I was usually using YouTube as a way to play music. So I just stopped doing it. So yeah, I'm not as familiar with that feature. Are people making money on lives with gifts or selling things? Both. How you doing, Noel? Thank you so much. Both options are happening. How are you streaming on both? Streaming two different devices. I have my tablet for the YT and my phone for TikTok. Two different devices. So two different starts. I start the YT first because I usually kind of warm up the room there a little bit. Spend maybe about 5 minutes over there. It's a slow growth, and you'll have people popping in. It's not the same feel as TikTok. TikTok is definitely a little bit more sustained in terms of the audience and people who are here versus YouTube. So I just start over there and just set the tone, and then I make this a recording, a playlist for people to go back and watch. Sometimes, but it's so Sherry B, you asked the question sometimes, but it is a select button, and I didn't know what it was. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'll take a look. I don't recall seeing it, so it doesn't sound familiar. Great, heading home from Tahiti. Welcome to the room. Your lives keep appearing in my feed, and it's made me curious. Well, welcome to the room, friend. So I just got back from Morocco from my birthday trip. So literally got back on Friday night. So I was there for a week. Um, I stopped going live when it was no longer required for monetization. Let me know what you mean. Great headed. Okay, wait a minute. What you mean? You stopped going live when it was no longer required for monetization. What do you mean by that? Is that a personal decision? Let me know what you meant by that. No problem, Sherry B. Okay, I'll keep you posted, friend. I didn't like it when they play music because sometimes it makes it hard to hear them. Yes, that's true. Depends on the live stream, but that's true. Noel, thank you for the follow. Metamorphosis, how you doing, friend? Can you use Restream? Um, I could. I just chose not to. Hey, Kenny, NY. I just chose not to. You could use a third party to stream on TikTok. Is funny though. You could use Restream for TikTok, but again, the views and pushed out and stuff. Heard mixed reviews on if you get pushed out that way using the third party. So I just chose not to do it. Yeah. Thank you all who are coming in. Appreciate you all. Nice trip. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Celebrating the big 5-0, y'all. Used to have to go live for at least an hour once a month to get paid from the Creator Fund. Oh, wow. How long ago was that? I've been doing this since January of 2025, going every day. And then in February, I started going twice a day. So I've been going twice a day since February 2025. And so let me know. I'm not sure. I never knew about that. So that must have been a program maybe definitely several years back. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Hello, Kenny and Y. Hello, everyone. How you doing, Gina? Thank you so much for being here. FYPP, welcome to the room. What is your setup while using your iPad and iPhone? Snuggle Threads, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate the follow. Snuggle Threads, give me 1 second. Let me circle back to Noel's comment real quick about the Creator Fund. So what I will tell you, monetization actually is different now. You do get monetized per live based on the gifting that happens in your live. So you're getting rewards, diamonds for that. So you are getting monetized. It's just different now in terms of how you go about earning rewards and monetization for your live stream. Gifts are a piece of it. If you do have a service or a physical product you want to sell, you have to make sure you're approved to do that through like Service Plus, or if it's TikTok Shop for sellers, or if you're an affiliate. But yeah, so you can earn and monetize those ways. Those are other ways to do it. You also can have subscribers, which are called super fans in a live stream. So those are other ways you can earn. So there's multiple streams that you can earn in a live stream. So I would stream on TikTok and Twitch and kick them, then post the video from Kick or Twitch on YouTube. Say that again, Karina. You saying you would do that. Kick is another platform, I believe. Did you take a balloon trip in Madison? I did not do a balloon. We did go to the Blue City. We did go up that way, caught the train up that way. What's your thoughts on it? And you were asking my thoughts. TikTok or in Twitch or Kick, and then post the video from Kick or Twitch on YouTube. Here's the answer to that. Real quick before I go too far. Streaming on TikTok is the easier way to monetize. Twitch has more flexibility and rules, less rules than TikTok. So you got people who come here because they want the monetization because it's easier to grow and build here, whereas Twitch is a little harder. But you don't have the rules, so you can just do it a lot easier, I guess. So here's the ideal way for monetization. When it comes to YouTube and posting content, YouTube, you always want to post content on YouTube first and then take clips and put that on the other platforms. That's the ideal way to do it. Some people like to do the reverse. Even I like to do the reverse. But ideally, you want to have long form content, 10 to 20-minute content that you're posting, put it on YouTube, make clips of that, and then post it on the other platforms. So that's ideally how you want to do it. So yeah, I didn't do a balloon trip on Madagascar, in Morocco. So yeah, so thank you all. Let me know if that answers your question. Let me go back to our question, Snuggle. What's my setup? I'm on my iPhone here, and I'm on my iPad for the YT. They're both on stands, two separate stands. My stands are actually in my showcase. If you stay long enough, if you want me to post a showcase, I'll actually do it. But they're two separate stands. They're flat stands. I don't like tripods, so I have them on these flat stands that I can have my both devices, and I'm literally looking at both devices straight on and YouTube as well. So that's how it works. Thank you so much. Let's see. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Over a year ago, I liked the idea. I just didn't know that lives would mean anything to my followers. What's your following? Professional yapper. 7-figure four. Financial firm, founder, books, smart money, travel, politics. So depends on what you're talking about. Yeah, there's a community for all of us. It just depends on what you're talking about, friend. You said a professional yapper, so you should be fine. Um, so yeah. Love Morocco. Happy birthday. Can I really do this faceless like people claim? Not really for live. Moody to me. Here's yes, depends on what you're doing. You know, my crocheters, my knitters, my cooks. Sometimes it just depends on what you're streaming. You probably can get away with not being face forward, but ultimately people want to engage with you. They want to see your face. They want to see and know that they're talking to somebody. They get to know, like, and trust you that way. So it depends on what you're doing in your live stream. You could do faceless, but if you're just sitting here talking, you got to be showing something. So the thing is, what are you showing? And what are you doing that people are going to be drawn into and want to continue to watch? He says some people use puppets. Is that what they do? Thank you, friend. You're welcome, Snuggle. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you all, Karina. No problem, friend. Tell me more. You said love Morocco. Can you really do faceless? Yeah. So I came on not thinking I'll be a live host. I tried it and it really has been a game changer. It has. Jess, I gotta get over to your live, friend. I know you're talking about something, a little serious, but I would love to see your flow, friend. That's awesome. Hey, Soda. Sincerely, how are you, friend? Happy birthday. Do you mind sharing where you went? I went to Morocco. I was in Morocco. Yeah. I went live. Y'all didn't catch me live. I was live at different times, y'all. But yeah, so yeah, I did go to Morocco. It was good. We had a really good time, y'all. Thank you so much. TikTok is telling me my device is overheating. Good, be nice, TikTok. Um, can I promote products without switching to seller accounts? Physical products? No. Um, Not really. I wouldn't. You might get in trouble. I would activate Service Plus, and if you are trying to have a digital or service product, digital product or service that you're offering, Service Plus will be your solution. And then if you're trying to connect people to your other physical stuff, you can, share your website information for your services that you offer. Thank you, physical products. Yeah, so you have to do the workaround where Service Plus would be your way of doing it. So you would talk about your service that you offer or a digital product. Maybe it's a digital product that aligns to your physical that you do. So like my people who create jewelry, maybe you have a digital product where you're teaching people kind of step by steps for caring for their jewelry or creating the jewelry or making it. And so you maybe have an ebook, but you're gonna have to work through how do you talk about that, and then also share your other services or physical products that you have. But you got to be careful because TikTok doesn't want you to redirect. Oh, you said, "Oh, nice. I missed the lives." Yeah, I was live different times though. It was all over the place. Not today. We're having a permission to play game night at 7 p.m. Specific time tonight. Pacific time. I will see. I might be in my agency meeting. I'm trying to think of the time conversion. I still may be in my agency meeting, but I'm going to try to pop in, friend. Um, Thank you all for being here. So you said I did something new with my live today, and it was super fun. What you do, friend? I love that. I love that. Thank you all for coming in. If you're new to the room, put new in the chat. I always want to make sure I'm chatting with you all and connecting with my new friends as well. If you have questions, feel free to ask questions. You can tell I answer questions. And if I didn't answer your question, let me know. Submit a follow up. So I did miss it. I know some questions that came in back to back, so I might have missed a few. Can you speak to like what Superfans is the gaming aspect and seeing something about streaming? And I seen something about streaming. Mixed edit, I'm not sure what you mean, friend. You asked me, you want me to talk about Superfans? Superfans is a paid subscription. And so as a live host, you do want to offer something to people who want to subscribe and get more from you. So for my Superfans, I do a Superfan only live stream. I open up my boxes. I actually need to do my Superfan only live stream because I've been so busy this month with travels and stuff. But with that being said, I do a Superfan only live stream, and I'm actually pulling people in the boxes. You can ask me questions. It's kind of like this one-on-one experience. I usually talk a little bit more in depth about monetization, like leveraging super fans, leveraging some of the other ways to monetize. And if there's any new features or new information, I usually try to make that a little bit more exclusive to my super fans. So I share it there first. So depends on what's happening. Agency super fans depends on what's happening. Um, we did a show and tell. Might start doing them more. I love that show and tell. Oh, excuse me. This sneeze was coming. Show and tell what? What were people showing and telling? Thank you all for being here. New, how you doing, Karina? Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Um, Mixed edit, I don't know if I answered the other question, the gaming aspect and seeing something about streaming. So yeah, it just depends on what you're doing, what you're referring to. But let me know what you meant by that. Snuggles, thank you for the bless you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the wink winks. I appreciate everybody. Those who are coming in, feel free to follow the live host if you haven't followed me. Underneath that is join, where you can join the fan club. That's another way to get support. Um, you said that. Gosh, not spin the bottle. Tell me what you meant by that. Hey, friend, the Juice. Welcome to the room. Today, we did a show and tell of our crystal collection. Next week, I'm thinking plants. Look at you. I like. So you're a crystal girly. I had no clue. I had no clue. Love that. Tap on mint for soda. Thank gosh, it wasn't spin the bottle. Oh, true. Yes, you did. I'm also, it's so much in the studio, a little confusing. So are you referring to live studio? Hey, Lady T, are you referring to live studio when you talk about the laptop computer version of going live? I don't do live studio. I don't know. I know a little bit about it. My device wouldn't allow it to work properly. So I did go live on Live Studio maybe about 5 times. The last couple times it shut me down because my device did not have enough RAM, I guess, or CPUs, and so it just wasn't enough going on. So you got to be careful about what your device capacity can be if you're going to do live studio and stream that way. I did a video of Live Studio. Did you really? How did it go, friend? You did a video about it? You go live on Live Studio, Sherry B? Oh, I am very much a crystal girly. We had about 6 of us showing our collections on YT. Okay, you did on YT. My daughter, she's a crystal girly. And so I'm a mama of a crystal girly. So I'm a mama of a crystal girly. So I'm not really into crystals the way she is. So I know a little bit from her training and educating me on it, but I'm not really a crystal girly. I did do a couple lives on there. Did you? How did you like it? How did you like it, Sherry B? You know, Live Studio, I want to like it. It just didn't like me. It didn't like me. So I do like the phone. I am pro phone. I'm so used to the phone. If it ever went away, I would be forced to do Live Studio. But I would have to learn it a little bit more too. It's different. It is different. It's definitely different. I need a new computer for life. I do too. I do too. I think that's my dilemma. If I'm going to do it, if I get a new device, and it may, hopefully my device holds up for another year or so, It may be something I have to consider in the next year, 2027, if I can keep it going. So I probably will get a new device at some point, and then with the new device, I may get Live Studio. Try to do it over there and see what happens. You see, there is a lot. It is a lot to do on there too. I see a lot of creators that are really taking their live to the next level. So it's not a bad idea to have Live Studio either. My new friends who came in, anybody else who's still here that is new, thank you so much for coming in, everybody. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. There was a lot of new questions, new folks coming in, so I want to make sure I say hi to you. Hey, Jean, Kelly. Kay, welcome to the room. I said Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the follow. So, as you guys can tell, new. How you doing, Lolly? Welcome to the room. As you guys come into the live, I always want to make sure I'm helping you all understand the etiquette here when you come into someone's live stream. So thank you for grabbing your daily heart mate. Jean, you were right. You come in, grab the daily heart mate. So that was spot on, perfect timing. Thank you so much for doing that. Lolly, thank you for following the live host. That is next in line. You want to follow the live host. Thank you for sending the Dr. Lisa Cares and the Populars. Hey, you guys are doing it right. Those are things you want to do. So what does that mean? So my new friends, if you're not familiar with what was just happening, obviously you can follow the live host, but when you come into someone's room, you're actually coming in someone's home. Think of it that way. Think about coming in someone's home and not saying hello, trying to be under the radar, walking into their door and never speaking to them and not saying anything to them. You want to speak. You want to make sure your presence is known. Thank you for the shares. Hello, Strawberry. How you doing? Hey, Lynn. Thank you so much for being here. And so you want to make sure your presence is known. And then also, thank you for grabbing a daily heart me. And also, you want to make sure you're starting to network and connect with other people. All right. So that's like coming to someone's home and not speaking to nobody in the house, not networking, not connecting, not having casual conversation. So you want to engage. You want to be an engaged viewer. Thank you all for the follows, the shares. Hey, from NC, welcome, North Carolina. Awesome. I'm in Florida. Welcome to the room. Hey, Danny, welcome to the room, friend. And so that's part of what happens here. That engagement is so key. This is an engagement app. Yes, engage. Exactly. This is an engagement app. And if you're trying to build community and trying to grow, then you want to engage. But you want to be selective of what rooms you go to. You got to be a little strategic too. All right. How are you? God bless you. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And so, as you're engaging, you said, I'm in Florida too. Oh, look at you, Molly. I said Molly. Lolly. How are you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Wow. I'm in, so I'll go a little deeper. I'm in Orlando. So I'm in the Orlando area. So welcome to the room, everybody. So I teach that engagement because I tell people you're not just watching TV. We have a sticker in the chat that says that Tampa. My baby girl's in Tampa. That's where she goes to school. And my in-laws too. they live in there. And so you're not watching TV. This is an engagement app. So I want to teach you guys how to engage. I was raised in Daytona. I'm in Houston now. Wow. Thank you so much. Hey, Lady T. Jeremy, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Connect with people. Be sure to say hello, though, Jeremy. How are you? So be careful with that. Don't just spam the chat, friend. All right. So the other thing I teach is that if you're going live as a live host, you want to pay attention to who's in your room. All right. So the people who just came in my room, you guys came in and you start engaging. Now there's people who came into the room and not necessarily doing as much engagements because the chat will be moving quite a bit. People will be commenting, connecting with one another, asking questions and stuff. And so what I tell people to do, if you're going to come in and just kind of watch, make sure you also do some of the support for the room, like sharing out the live. And that's what our friend Sheena's doing. She's sharing out the live. So you see the arrow here, you can share it, you can add it to stories, you can repost it. You also can press down on the middle of the screen, my glasses, my nose, and share it out that way. All right. So I love Orlando, yes, and Miami, miss Florida. I miss Florida. I miss Miami. I love Florida. Well, I love Miami, and I love being in the state of Florida, but I miss the beaches. That's the main thing. So I like the beach weather, going to the beaches and stuff. Orlando, you're not near the beach water. Trying to engage, but had bad headache. High pressure. I did say hi. Thank you so much, Lonnie. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. And then tapping the screen is also support. That is tapping. Hey, SJ, you came back. Hey, friend. Yes, nice beaches in Miami. They are. Edie, every day. Welcome to the room. Thank you all for the follows. I see you all. Thank you so much for coming in, everybody. And so thank you all for supporting the live stream. I appreciate it. I miss it too. The shopping, huh? I see you, friend. Yes, I am back. Welcome, friend. Our community just teared up. Lynn, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Jean, thank you so much for the populars and the Dr. Lisa Cares. And sincerely, thank you for the populars. I appreciate that. The roses. You guys are awesome. So I appreciate the support. So all of that is support. So liking the live. So what we teach here, free support, the shares that you just did, liking the live, the comments, stickers. You got to have the Daily Heartbeat to send stickers. But those are things that you can do to support the live stream. And you guys are becoming top viewers because of that. You said press down on the screen, send it to your friends' knowledge. Yep, empower, share, empowering. Thank you so much, friend. And that's it. You want a power share. That's when you press down like that on the middle of the screen. That's called a power share. So if you are new to the room, put new in the chat. And so if you are a live host, I always ask my live host to share out what you're doing. Put your topic, your time, and your time zone. Put that in the chat as well. I want to make sure you guys get visibility. Pinky Red, thank you so much for flying in. And so that is also helping you all to support and network with each other. So I always do that. Victorious, thank you. So Victoriously Mom, thank you so much, friend, for that. First time gifter getting your daily heart me. Appreciate you, friend. I love that. Hi there. How you doing? Top secret. You're in Colorado. Well, welcome, friend. Welcome. I've been there as well. So thank you so much for being here. Lady K. Ellis, welcome to the room. Greetings. I'm new to your community. Thank you, Pinky Red. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much. So let me ask this. Did y'all come to my room because it said go live tips for 50 and older? So I just made the 50 club. So that's why I'm honoring the 50 and older community. I'm honoring us, all of us. So that's why that says that. Because I was like, hey, I'm now in the club. So I can talk about my age. I just turned 50 on Tuesday. So yes, you said I'm 60 and older. Love that. Yes, 58 next month. I love it. Came because I received a notification. First time in a long time. Okay, TikTok. TikTok had me in the shadows. TikTok is so wrong for that. TikTok, be nice. Oh my gosh. I'm 39, but I'll be 50. Good, God's will. Hey, there we go. This room is inclusive. I just put that in there because I just made 50. So, but this room is very inclusive. All ages are welcome. Okay. Seeing how I was just 49 last week. So, um, I'm watching from the For You, and I am 56 years of age. I love that. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much for once you're 50, 62. Yes. You just popped up on my For You feed. Oh, I did. Nice, nice. Are you looking to go? Do you go live? Tell me more, friend. Do you go live? Sheena Richardson, let me know if you go live. And you said American born, island bred. I love that. Texas realtor. Okay. And you said director, leasing, recording artist. Look at you, Fred. You are doing all things TikTok. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate everybody. Thank you for the rose. I see you all. Thank you so much for the support and the shares. So I appreciate that. So yes, I'm learning still. Okay. And so those who are coming in, if you are going live, put the live, your topic, your time and time zone in the chat too. We always talk about that as a way to get more visibility. So this live, I'm actually going to go live for another, I'll probably take it right close to 6 o'clock. It's probably going to be more like 5:45. We'll see. I am an agency owner, and so we have a weekly meeting for our community on Sunday. So it's a standing meeting we do at 6:30. So I usually get off, make sure I transition myself so I can go to the other meeting on Zoom for our community. So you guys won't get the full version of my live stream. I usually stay on for at least 2 hours, maybe even 2.5 hours, Today I stayed on for 3 hours in my 10 o'clock live. I go live twice a day. So I stayed on 3 hours. And it's really because last week I was away on vacation for my birthday and I only did an hour live, which is super short. An hour goes quickly. I've already done almost an hour right now. And I feel like we only been on for like 10, 15 minutes. So it does go quickly. I try to make sure I manage people's expectations, just recognizing that the live stream, it is one of those things where as you start building community, start connecting with folks, it's a fluid process. It takes time to build up, it takes time to grow your community, but once you do it, you end up connecting with a lot of great people. Actually, I do go live but because I'm still new, I don't have any concrete time. Okay, Lady Gloria. So I would tell you, friend, what's your topic? Girl in the middle, call to stand in the gap. Okay, right in the middle, not taking side, taking prayer. I love that. So you have a spiritual awareness live. Let me know what you do in your live stream. But with that, I teach that it's probably better to start coming up with a set time to go live, because that's where you're going to start getting more consistent viewership. People coming into your live and getting used to you being there when they come onto the app and connect. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you can start thinking about when you will want to go live, a steady schedule, that's what I would encourage you to get that sooner rather than later. Let's see. You said I would say that the thing that you didn't have to, that you want to do for someone else instead. Oh, that's what you do? Wow, 3 hours. Way to go. Yes. Yeah, 3 hours is my probably on a higher end for me. I usually do around 2.5. Yes, it does. It does go quick. It does. All the time. Yes. All the time. Yes, a couple of prayer testimonies and talk about me and my husband's 23-year journey of being married. I love that. I said 23 or 26, 26 journey. That's awesome, friend. I go live around 7:30 or 8. My topic talk, um, your topic, you talk about wigs and teach a little bit about wigs. Okay, nice. Nice. That's awesome. I'm happy to see you going live on a regular, friend. I love that. I watched your live for 50 minutes. Look at that. Okay, you said I do beauty, but I know the secret is loving people. God will increase if you love. I love my like Bernie. I love that. I love that you love like Bernie. Yes, yes, trying it better. Oh, that's good. Um, yeah, the big thing about here is yes, people want to feel seen. People want to feel heard. People want their questions answered. So they want to ask questions. They want their questions answered. And the more you do that, the more you're going to grow and build. I think that's a big piece of it. It takes time because people don't instantly come on and start chatting with you. They want to watch, they want to look, they're kind of observing. So it just depends on what your live topic is all about. You'll get that engagement sooner rather than later. I'll call everyone friend because they are in my head. They are. I say friend all the time. Friend, yeah. That's what they say. Hey, friend. That's my call sign when I come into lives. Um, I'm not sure if I should change my niche because I've been in Medicare sales agent for over 10 years. So would you change it to that? What do you mean by change your niche? Tell me more what you meant by that. You said your niche is testimonials and your talking relationship talk about your husband, your 26 years of marriage. Um, yes, hey friend. Yeah, so your niche, you would talk about your profession. Is that what you said? Is that what you would change it to? I would I would say maybe explore that a little bit before you change it. When it comes to, do you have a second account? Let me know, friend. Appreciate that. I'm not sure. I'm all over the place. I apologize. No problem. If you have a second account, here's what I would tell you. Hey, Lady Gloria. Oh, you're a Medicare agent as well. That's love. Medicare agent. That is Lolly. Um, with a second account, here's a quick pro tip for everybody in the room. A second account will allow you, because TikTok is very much about what you're searching, what you're looking at, what you're engaging, what you're saving, what you're watching, all the things. TikTok is taking that in. And because they're taking that in, they're saying this is what you're interested in. These are the things you want to see in your For You feed. This is the type of content you want to explore. So keep that in mind, as paying attention to what you watch. Now, if you are interested in another topic, a second account is a great account to go over there and start exploring the Medicare agent topic, exploring maybe some other topics you might be interested in, and let that account kind of be that account to kind of watch stuff that maybe is not directly tied to your niche on this account. Does that make sense? So you want to do that with a second account. So I would advise you to get a second account so that you can make some research, do some research, and make a sound decision on what you want to do. And then ultimately, that second account can be it if that's something else you want to do. Is the main reason that people work with you is by becoming a subscriber, or do you have another portal? I'm not understanding the question. Subscriber language is for YouTube. So you mean the main reason people work with you, with me, is by becoming a subscriber. Noel, reword that for me. Let me make sure I understand the question. Let me know if you are you asking like, what do I do here? What's the main thing? I can explain it a little further, but friend. Good afternoon. How you doing? That's Kelly Living. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Some coaches have programs outside of TikTok. I do. Okay, so that's where I was trying to make sure you understood where you were going with that question. So I do have both. Yes, that makes sense. I didn't know people could have 2 pages. Yeah, you can have I think up to 5 or 6. I don't know if there's actually a cap. So I think you can have up to 5. I love the relationship niche. People search that often and need it. Yeah, it is pretty popular. Thank you so much, Pinky Red. I appreciate your friend. So a couple things I do, Noel. So a couple things on this app. I do TikTok live coaching. That's probably the main thing I do. I am a creator network agency owner and manager because I manage creators that are under me, and an owner, so I own the agency. And it's a free program here on TikTok, so it teaches you. I get training and support, and I relay that to my creators. I teach you how to go live. I help you with your live journey. I help you with monetization strategies. I also will protect you if you get in trouble with TikTok and not following the community guidelines. So I can submit an inquiry on your behalf and hopefully get you out of trouble with TikTok if you're in violation or at risk of getting banned. So that's what agencies can do. I do one-on-ones with people in my agency. You can schedule a one-on-one with me. We talk about your live stream to look at how it's performing, because TikTok gives us a platform so I can look and see what's performing, what's going well, what's not, how you can improve, some things you want to avoid or not do. So I strictly leave that for the agency. That's how you can get support. We also have weekly meetings we do on Sundays. And so we talk over there. It's a great community of people who have been going live for a bit. Some of them over a year. And then also I give tips and strategies over there as well. We have a school community. You can get resources over there. I gave a strategy guide for how to go live, some things you want to do to improve your live stream, as well as making sure that new live hosts understand some of the do's and don'ts. And I have a new live host checklist that you can get. So that's free to people in the agency. On my Stan store, I do have a Stan store. You can get one-on-one consultations. You can get coaching. I do a 4-week and 8-week coaching because I help you understand digital marketing and how to create a business in this space and leveraging the live stream, but also leveraging other platforms and other means to grow your business. And so that's something else I do. Also talk about TikTok Shop. I talk about TikTok Go. I help you with other ways to monetize here on TikTok. So it just depends on what you're looking for. With that, I mainly focus on the live stream for here because I use a lot of this for recruiting for the agency. I don't scout. I don't go out to people's lives and say, hey, join my agency. I usually, my creators, they'll refer people here, or people come across my page and my live stream and they join and they learn more that way as well. So that's what I do. Do you also talk about how we can make a backboard to our live stream? A background? So this is a board up here. This is a board. Is that what you meant? The word on the screen is a board. This is a real background. This is my lighting. So the board. Yeah, so I did a video on that on my page. So if you go into my video on this count here, you can scroll down to maybe about video number 12, 15, somewhere along in there. You'll see where I talked about how to create the boards. So I did a video for it. When I look at profile, there is an option for a paid subscription with different levels. Yes. So that's also available. You can have subscriptions for your content, and you can have super fans, which is a subscription for your live stream. Yep. So you can do both. Yep. And the content side, I do teach about, your live stream if you want to get that, or if you want to get support with your SEO, with your bio and stuff like that too. So just depends on what you're looking for. Do you take beginners? Do I take beginners? I do take beginners that are looking to go live and continue to grow. So yes. So everyone has to start somewhere. So I do take beginners. The thing is, you have to make sure that you have live access. I won't be able to accept you because TikTok will deny you if you have not been going live, as well as if you don't continue to go live. You got to go live at least 4 days out the week, for each live being about 61 minutes, because that's a valid go live. So you got to go over 61 minutes just to make sure you get credit for that live stream as a valid go live day. Thank you so much. So it just depends on what you're looking for. This is my Service Plus. I'm going to pin it. If you want to connect with me here, you can send me an inbox message. Hey Bounty, how you doing, friend? 4 days, 61. Because if you go 60, it won't count. You have to go over 60. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Bounty, how's everything going, my friend? We'll be hopefully all is well. I'm trying to get back to normal, back to going live again. I was doing one a day for an hour for 61 minutes when I was away on vacation last week. So now I'm trying to get back to going live on a regular scheduling basis. Did they change that? No, it's always been there. The 61 minutes is a metric that speaks to your valid go live day. So it's 61 minutes. Here's what it reads. It says over 60 minutes. So that's at least 61 minutes. When it comes to, you might be confusing the monetization being 25 minutes. That's different. Those are two different ways of looking at the live stream. One is monetization purposes. You can earn, after going live 25 minutes, you can earn up to 38%. And then you get 2% for 5 new followers or more. So those are two different metrics. But yeah, 61 is over an hour. Your live should be at a minimum 61 minutes, just so you can get credit for it to be tracked as a valid go live day. That's one live. You can't split it up between other lives. You said, I thought they only wanted you to go live at least 30 minutes. Nope. I think you're thinking about the monetization piece of it. Okay, didn't know that yet. I was off for a couple weeks before Families was over. Okay, I want to come back. All right, friend. Hey, friend, how you doing? Okay, that's what it's getting mixed up. Yeah, so those are two different things. One is monetization, and the other one is your valid go live. So TikTok is tracking. Now, there are core metrics TikTok is tracking all the time. Your diamonds is always the first one. Your valid go live is the second one. How many average minutes, the watch minutes people are watching your live, that's another one. How long you go live in terms of the total duration for the month, that's another metric. How many streams you've done. So if you do 60 minutes, not 61, or if you did 10 minutes, each of those are counted as live streams. Only one of those is going to be counted as a valid go live day because of the 61 minutes, not the 60. So just keep that in mind. It has to be over 60. I keep hearing to be successful in live in 90. You have to go over 60. I would say closer to 2 hours. Two and a half is where you're really getting pushed out. You're gonna really start seeing more visibility. You're gonna get pushed out more. So you said yes, for 90 days. Yes. So yeah, going longer is better too. Yeah. I've had some creators that have done really well in the first 30 days. Here's the secret. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, wow, that's a lot. The creators that have done really well in their first 30 days is creators that have gone live for at least 3 hours and maybe doing a second live. So doing 2 lives. One is at least 3 hours. The other one could be like 2 hours. But because they put in that much time in a 24-hour period, they got pushed out pretty quickly. So keep that in mind. All things being considered, that their live stream had good Wi-Fi, the device was solid, the lighting was good, all those things kind of rung true. How long they went live and the fact that they did multiple lives in a day. Those are the ones that did well. And then they had engagement. People came in. People were supporting, gifting, doing all this stuff. Can you repeat that again? I had to give my notebook. Going live at least 3 hours for one of those lives, and then maybe doing a second live, maybe in the afternoon, later in the day, whatever, for at least another hour to 2 hours. Those are the ones and you did that in like 30 days. And you kept that schedule up. That's where you'll see a difference. Yes, I heard that. And not skipping days. That's a lot of work, but it's a job. So yeah, yeah. Know about how they rate you. You're seeing the different ways, the core metrics for going live. That's what I was saying earlier. I said diamonds, valid go live day, watch time, how long people are watching you, the average watch time. You want to be over 2-3 minutes. Live stream durations, like total in a 30-day period, a 30-day period. So how many lives you've done cumulatively. Your total streams, that means each live stream you've done. And then followers. Those are the core metrics. Should I go live before I have 1,000 followers? Yes. Mrs. Wallace, you don't need 1,000 followers. You probably have live access possibly now. Depends on if you've been going live for, if your account is at least 7 days old. And then you don't have a blue box next to your name that shows that you've been going to lives and doing the gifting engagement. They usually will give you live access with as little as 50 followers. Yeah, so it is a job. It is something that takes a little time to build it up. And I talk about that here, especially with my demographic. If you've been living life, you've been doing things, you kind of want things to kind of happen a little sooner than later. I think that's just human nature. This is a slow climb. This is a slow climb. This does not happen instantly. You don't all of a sudden go live and you have tons of people in your room. It requires you to show up, be consistent, to build Hey Bounty. It requires that. So if you're missing that and you have relative impatience, then it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for you because it's going to be like, what is going on here? Why people aren't coming to our room? Why don't I get engagement? People don't talk. People don't ask questions. All that happens over time, but it requires you to continue to show up and stay and engage and do all the things without the expectation that people are going to come on automatically. So we announce when we go live. Yeah, you announce it. You add it to your stories. You share it out to your community. You set a live event. Yep. Hey, Queen, how you doing, friend? It's a lot of work, especially if you have a full-time job. It could be, yeah. It surely is. I will say it is work. Don't get me wrong, but I love it, y'all. I miss when I don't talk to y'all. I really do. It's one of those things where it has become part of who I am and how I operate. I love it. I'm in the comfort of my home, having a whole conversation out loud, not in my head, out loud. Talking to y'all, answering questions, engaging, recording myself on the YT, having this whole conversation. I love it. It's perfect for me. So you get used to it over time. Do you go live on IG as well, or I don't. I don't do the Meta. I don't do that. IG, I was going to do it, but they changed the rules on how to go live. So I have to build that account out a little bit more. So I need to get over there and work on both those accounts and build it out. But right now it's it's YouTube and TikTok. And YouTube to me is like the long game. So I was like, let me just jump in and start doing it. How do you go about? I did monetize. I did grow my YouTube channel to the point where I am monetized over there, and I am slowly monetizing my page. So it's grown quite a bit. How do you go about structuring our live if you're talking about 3 hours, 4 days a week? Lady Gloria, give me 1 second. That's a great question. Yes, I just finished a live and we'll be consistent. Look at you, friend. I love it. Exactly. I hate the conversations I have in my head. We'll say them out loud. Maybe somebody else might enjoy them. I'm just saying. He said, "Oh, you have a YT channel as well. How do you connect them? Two different streams, just two different platforms, and they're different. They're not connected through like a third party or anything like that. Just streaming in two different ways. One on my tablet, one on my phone. Yes, I noticed that last week, and they changed on IG. It's 1,000 followers now. It is. Yep, yep, it's 1,000. So, I think you had to be doing it. Maybe you would have got grandfathered in if you had less, but I had never started over there. Thanks for all the good information. I sent you a DM and I will follow to work with you. Look forward to working with you. Thank you so much, Noel. I appreciate it, friend. Did I? There was a question I was supposed to be answering. Was that your question, Noel? Um, let's see. Let's see. Oh no, it's Lady Gloria's question. Structuring your live. So structuring your live and talking about 3 hours, 4 hours a week. Here's the deal. Um, what's this about? Hey, artist, welcome to the room, friend. Club, Shane Train. Thank you so much, Shane Train. Thank you so much, friend. When it comes to going live, there's a couple different things that you want to pay attention to. Hey, okay, hey, Gloria. So there's a couple things you want to pay attention to. As you guys can tell, if you've been in this live for at least 30 minutes, you just saw new people come into the room. You saw it changed over in terms of the different people coming in saying hello, different people saying goodbye. It changes constantly as you start growing. So keep that in mind. The room is constantly changing. TikTok is pushing different people in your room. People are stopping, they're listening. They're trying to decide if they want to tap to watch and follow you and connect with you. Hey Faye, how you doing, friend? Hey Alicia, thank you so much. Everybody, so come in, grab your daily heartbeat, make sure you're following the live host. And so as you are going live, there are different points, especially if you have a product or service or something you're talking about that is a bigger part of your strategy to grow and to monetize. Um, you want to rinse and repeat. You need to do a review of what you talked about earlier. You want to make sure people are constantly coming in asking questions and engaging, and so sometimes you may have to repeat yourself quite a few times just so that you can get the room up to date. And that's actually a good strategy because you don't have to necessarily come up with a topic every single time you go live. I talked about this the same board I had yesterday. Now, I'll be honest with you. The way I went about yesterday's topic is totally different than the way I went about today's topic. The way I went about my 10 o'clock is totally different than the way I'm doing my 4 o'clock. And so, as you have topics that is going to cover maybe a broader spectrum of information, you can kind of pick and choose what you want to share and talk about. You can decide the flow and what this looks like. And then ultimately you can rinse and repeat it because different people are going to come into your room. Hey, Black Joy, welcome to the room. Carolyn, welcome. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Hard Rock, appreciate that. Patricia, welcome to the room as well. I'm afraid of being the only one in the room. In the beginning, you will be the only one in the room. And that's okay, because I don't want you to make that to be something that's going to stop you. In the beginning, it could very well be for that way for the first couple weeks. And then it could be that way on occasion on different months. Depends on what's happening. Are you a coach? I am a coach. I am a coach. And so it just depends on what you're doing. What I tell people in those beginning stages, I want you to figure out, what do you need to do? You need to create content. So you can make your live a content post that you want to do. You can take this clip and post it on your page. So you might have a topic you want to cover and you want to talk through it. Talk through it. Come up with a couple different posts in that 30 minutes to hour that you're going live. Okay? Read the bios of people coming in your room. You heard me read some of the bios for earlier people. If you were here earlier, I read some of the bios as people came into the room. Read the bios. Start saying hello to people. Tell me where you're from. Do that engagement. I know sometimes we want to go feet first into our topic and we want to just go at it. No. Take your time. If you're brand new, you need to be reading on what's in here. There's features. The number of people in the room. If you click the number of people in the room, it has a question mark in the corner. It tells you who are top viewers. You probably should know that because currently you're viewers. How to become a top viewer. If you're a live host, you want to make sure your people know how to become top viewers because you want top viewers in your room. So I tell you guys earlier, and I didn't say this recently, but I'll repeat myself since you got to rinse and repeat. you want to be a great viewer if you're going to be a live host, because then you can teach your viewers how to be great viewers. So when you're in someone's live, you want to make sure you're doing all the things to be a top viewer. You want to make sure you know how to like the live, share the live out, comments, you know how to put stickers in the chat. Stickers in the chat becomes as part of when you get your daily heart mate. All those things, you want to know where things are located. You want to know how to direct your viewers how to find them. So that way, again, as you're asking people to engage in your live, you know how to do it because you've engaged in people's lives. Thank you so much for those roses, friend. So I teach you that, I tell you that because I want you guys to be great at this. And it takes time. And I don't want you to think it's going to happen instantly. But it does take time to grow. So you got to be consistent, keep showing up, making sure you're building that community. Okay? Last time I went live, TikTok clocked me out. What happened? What does that mean? Thank you so much, friends. Okay, I need some help. I'll look into your bio. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. If you oh, thank you for that daily heartbeat. This is my service plus. If you want to message me, if you want to do a one-on-one consultation, I do consultations. I am also an agency owner, so I do recruiting as well. The agency is free. Thank you so much, JP. Um, the agency is free, as well as I have a coaching package too, 4 weeks and 8 weeks packages, so you can really learn, understand digital marketing, how to grow your community and stuff. Um, so thank you so much. What are top viewers? Top viewers, if you click up here, it's the people in the 1, 2, sometimes 3 box that'll be up here. Those are the people who are actively engaging. You're getting points for your gifting. You get points for sharing. Tapping the screen, the likes, the hearts that are flowing on the side here, and then you get points for comments too. Okay, exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follows, friends. Thanks, great information here. That's great thing to know. Thank you. You're welcome, Faye. Appreciate your friend. Good day. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I see it, Lady T. Welcome, friend. Do you give coaching without being in the agency? I do. Yeah, so those that's actually a different service. The coaching program is different. The consultations are different. That's a different service I offer. Coaching from the agency perspective, I do one-on-one meetings. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. So we meet one-on-one. We look at your analytics. I answer questions. I come here live twice a day. You can ask me any question. I'll answer it. So I don't mind answering questions. It just depends on what you need. Miss Wallace, she said agency. It's called the Creator Network Program. It's TikTok's program for live hosts that are looking for agency support. TikTok created the agency program as a way to scale the the live ecosystem. So when you have live hosts here, they want more live hosts. They want live hosts who are quality, who understand how to go live, who understand how to stay in compliance, and then also who understand how to grow and monetize. When you decide to be in an agency, you're making a commitment to say, I'm going to show up. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to monetize. I'm trying to do all the things because this is a business. We're in the business of TikTok. And so if you're just thinking like, oh, well, this is just all fun and games, to a certain extent it is. But at the same time, there's a method to the madness. And so just recognizing that early on and getting it and understanding how to grow and benefit from it too. Why do TikTok want people to go live? Because they're trying to keep people on the app. So when you think about the 40 people in this room, you're on TikTok's app right now. You're watching me. Well, 39. Some people had to go. Whatever. Whatever. But you're watching me. You're here engaging. You're on this app. They see this as people who are invested in the platform. You're invested maybe in me because you're like, oh, I like her style. I like her energy. I like her room. I like how she does things. Thank you, Donna. And then you're coming back and you're growing and you're building. And then ultimately you build your community. You go live. You do the content creation. Maybe you're shopping on TikTok Shop. Maybe you're also engaging in a live stream and sending some of the gifts and supporting. So TikTok sees this as a way to kind of get people to come in and keep them here. They're trying to grow this ecosystem. Is this considered engagement for us as well? It is. So the 22 badge, that blue box next to your name, that's how you track your engagement. And then the Lisa box is for my room. So that's tracking your engagement. Yep. You are welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in. Lucille, 300 minutes. Thank you for watching the live. Thank you for the repost, Beauty Brain Balance. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all being here. So yeah, the agency is where I support creators as well. And so thank you all for supporting my live stream. Thank you, Janae. Look at that. That's so cute. I appreciate it, friend. That's interesting. I never did that. Yeah, yeah. What didn't you know, Faye? Let me know about TikTok and the business of TikTok. Look at you, level 30. I love it. Congratulations, friend. Oh, that was beautiful. It was beautiful, wasn't it? I love that. That was beautiful. That's probably one of my new favorites. I'm interested in legacy. I'm interested in legacy. Will TikTok work for you? Work for me? What is legacy? Legacy Builders? Is that the program, the course? I think that's what you're talking about. Or are you just talking about legacy of TikTok? The blue triangle. What is the blue? Um, Let me understand what we're saying, Faye. Oh, the engagement box, the blue box. Okay, you're talking about the blue box next to people's name. Gotcha. My own legacy. What? So wait a minute. Let me back up. Back up. You said I'm interested in legacy. Will TikTok work for you? The legacy that you want to leave here on this earth, and you want to leave a legacy that is going to transcend you, and you want to know if TikTok is the right platform for you. Okay. All right, friend. I was like, okay, legacy. All right, I see you, legacy. Um, maybe. Maybe TikTok is for you. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Thank you, friend, for getting the pearl necklace for the heartbeat. I appreciate that. TikTok might be for you. Thank you so much. You gave the heartbeat a new look, JB. Appreciate it, friend. It may be for you. I mean, there are people here. I tell people to know why you're doing this. Some people do it for money. Some people do it for TikTok fame. Some people do it to build a community. And then some people do it for the mastering of whether it's live, affiliate, UGC, brand deals. Just depends on what you're trying to master. And so they come here for a reason. So I tell people, know your why. Why are you doing this? And keep that at the forefront too. It may change. Who knows? Over time, your why may look a little different as you grow as a live host or grow as a content creator. So, but know why initially you're doing this. A lot of it does seem like it's a race to the bottom. Um, it depends on how you approach it. Depends on how you approach it. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, you're gonna approach it in a way that hopefully you feel like you can look back and say, okay, I want to do this, and I want to continue to show up, and you're growing and building community because of it. It does take time. I don't deny that. I think a lot of people come here and they think that it's going to be a quick rise to the top. And it doesn't. And it depends on your topic. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on how people connect with you and engage in your live stream and want to get your information. So a lot of that matters as well. But again, it's perspective. It's your perspective. And so I tend to lean into a more optimistic perspective about, I want to see my community grow. I see this as a 5-year strategy for me. I'm in technically, I'm about to start year 2 in September, technically. Agency wise, we're just about to hit year 1 on Friday. Friday, we're going to have year 1 of being a Creator Network agency. And so I've learned a lot in this year. I learned a whole lot in this year. I learned a lot. Okay. I learned a lot about people. I learned a lot about what my threshold and tolerance is. I learned a lot about me. I've transformed a lot. I've learned a lot. So it's been a journey, but it's been positive, very positive, very enriching. And that's what this is about. Elle, I don't think she's here right now, but she's going to be doing her live tonight. She's in the agency. Elle Meek. She's doing her live where she's celebrating 9 months of going live. And she's going to talk about what she's learned in these live 9 months. And she's learned a lot, you know, and she's transformed a lot too. So just recognize it's your why. Why are you doing this? And if you have a mindset that says it's going to fail or it's not going to do well, then guess what's going to happen? That's exactly what's going to happen. So, but I don't have that thoughts about it. May I ask, do people get paid for going live? Well, yeah, yeah, they do. Yes, yes. There's monetization. Elle Meek. Elle is not here right now. I don't think she's gonna pop in because I'm gonna get off shortly because I have to head to the agency meeting. But she'll be live at 9:30 Eastern. Um, Let me put her name in the chat. So this is her. Yeah. So, um, yeah, it just depends on what's going on. With your live journey too. So just keep that in mind. Keep going. It doesn't. Hey Misty, appreciate you, friend. I see you changed your logo. I see you, friend. Uh, I'm doing well. Welcome to the room, friend. Um, congratulations on both. Thank you so much, friends. I see you guys. Thank you so much for that. El Meek, I appreciate that, y'all. Let's see. Um, you said, wow. You said this requires a lot of discipline and consistency as well, right? We have a sticker for that. Y'all put that sticker in the chat. Let me see. Where's my sticker? I'm gonna put that in the chat and pin it. Um, the sticker is just that. Where is it at? That's what we talk about all the time. So let me pin it. There we go. Missy, you pinned it in there. Yeah, thank you, Fran. Consistency and engagement. I made it, Coach. Can I get some info? Yeah, sure. Message me here on the agency page here, and I'll send you my info about it. You're gonna go to my agency page, and actually my stand stores over there, so you can book a one-on-one. So that's how you would do it. But yes, and if you want to do the one-on-one consultation, or if you actually do want to do ongoing coaching, there's two different packages. Um, I can go on your bio and look for the agency, the one. Oh, yep, you sure can, Lady Gloria. You sure can. You can go into the agency page. Let me say hi. The agency page is this page. So let me see. It says this is the agency page, Launch Your Income Agency. So follow that page. And this is actually in the bio of this page is where my stand store is. And so that's how you would book a one-on-one with me, as well as coaching if you want to do a coaching package. Okay. So yes, everybody, thank you so much. Wow, it requires a lot of discipline. Yep, that's what we do. I do this because I always love finding beautiful things for people, and I don't care if it's a 25-cent commission. I love that. Yep, that's, when it comes to monetizing, I tell people I try to manage your expectation, because at the end of the day, it can grow. You can earn well on TikTok. You can do very well. Depends on your room, depends on what you're doing in your live stream. It can grow for you, but it takes time. It takes discipline. Mary, how you doing? Hey, Selena, thank you so much, friends. Mary, you're growing. I see you, Mary. I'm gonna try to pop by and see you, friend, but I see you, Mary. Yeah, she's having a breakthrough. Look at that, friend. Thank you so much. You're like a little butterfly. Look at you. It's the metamorphosis. Mary, let me say this, Mary. We probably need to do a one-on-one soon. Mary's in the agent. She said yes. Let's schedule a one-on-one for like early August, and just talk through your strategy now that you're getting that traffic. Okay. Elle, I was just talking about you. I love that. Yes. So let's talk through now that you got the traffic. Now what? That's the question. Now what? So let's kind of get that going for you, Fran. But it takes time. It's like growing a book of business. Yeah, it is. It is. It takes time, and I don't want you guys to miss that. Just came in to say hi. Thank you so much. Hey, hey. Well, happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Thank you all for being here. In the cellar, through this mail. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Lady Bird, you said I'm trying to go live, but I haven't enough followers yet. Lady Bird, yeah, you'll get it soon. You got to get at least 50, friend. How do I host a shoppable live to sell my product? How do you host a shoppable live? Um, you have TikTok Shop? Do you have TikTok Shop, S. Kelly? Let me know if you have TikTok Shop for seller. That means you have to sell your product that way. Let me know if you have TikTok Shop for seller. Um, and so if that's the case, you just you come live, you add the product to the shopping bag. I think it's the same way as affiliate. I'm not sure because I'm not a seller page, but I'm pretty sure it looks and feels similar to the seller side. I mean to the affiliate side. You have the shopping bag, you add your products because they're going to be in your shop, and then you can pin them, you can talk about them. Yeah, should be the same process. Um, if not, there's some videos out there. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate the support. Thank you, Mary. Others coming in, let me know if there's other questions. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to get off in a few moments because we do have our agency meeting. It is today. Hello, Doc. How you doing? Dr. Mishika. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Capable. I didn't see you at first. Mary, how long have you been going live? Mary, I'm going to pin this comment. Mary, how long have you been going live? I want to say you started in the agency. I could look it up and look at the exact date, but I'll let her answer. I want to say she started an agency in the month of May. Is it May? Let me know if it's May. Elle, put your schedule in the chat. Tell us when you're going live tonight. I was just talking about you. Elle, what time? It's 9:30 tonight. You're doing your overthinking 9-month anniversary. And so I wanted to ping you, friends. So put that in the chat for us too. And then anybody else, put your topic, your time zone. Put that in the chat as well. I just popped in quickly. I've been going live for about okay, you've been going live for about a year, but with the agency, how long have you been doing it? Um, I'm going away for, I'm 20 away from going live. There we go. Yeah, you're almost there, friend. So, L goes Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 Eastern. I started with the agency 2 months ago, maybe. Okay. But I wasn't consistent. So I think she's been consistent in the last 2 months or so. So she's been consistent lately. So she's been doing her thing. And it's starting to pay off. It's starting to pay off, y'all. Her room is starting to really room. So okay, I think I'm going to start going live. Faith over fear. There we go. It takes time. That's it. Faith over fear. We say that all the time here. Um, let me I'm gonna pin some of these lives. This is Elle, so she's going live tonight. Tonight is her Sunday night live. It's 9:30. She's gonna be doing a special live because it's gonna be her anniversary, 9-month anniversary. And then Per Mom Bookshops, hey friend, do it scared. There we go. Okay, Mary, nice. Yep. Do it scared, friend. It just blew up on Tuesday. I saw you, friend. I was away. Tuesday was my birthday, so that's why I blew up. Just saying. Just saying, happy birthday. So yes, I felt like giving up, and then hey, that's when it happens, friend. When you feel like giving up, and you're like, "What am I doing? Why am I doing this?" That's when the things will open up for you. So don't give up. And so I'm so happy. Just keep it up. So now you got the traffic. We got to keep that traffic flowing, okay? So let's keep it going, friend. I love that. Thank you so much for the birthdays. Happy birthday to you too. Let's see. Our friend, so L, let's see. We put that in there. This is our friend JB. She does live. She does her live as a music live. She goes live tonight at 10:30. I'm sorry, 10 o'clock Pacific time. The Sunday Wind Down featuring soulful R&B music. I love it. So she's such a good room, such a good calming room. Really good for like soothing you, your nervous system. It's also nostalgia because she's playing great R&B music. So it's a really good live stream, y'all. And her voice is great too. So, and then this is Per Mom. Per Mom is also a live host. She goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern Sunday book club night. She's doing her book club. So this is for our book talk people. This week, Tuesday and Thursday, she's going live at 9 p.m. and she's doing her book talk conversation. So definitely connect with her as well. So these are great live hosts, you all. So you want to make sure you're building community, connecting with people who will resonate with your topic and that you will resonate with what they're sharing. And that's how you start growing. Okay. There you go. I've been with you 2 months. There we go, friend. 2 months. Okay. All right. How you doing, Rosanna? Watch for 100 minutes. Thank you so much. Happy birthday and many more birthdays to come. Thank you so much, Faye. Appreciate that, friends. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate all the support. I do have to get off. I have to head to our meeting shortly. So if you don't mind claiming your points up top, claim your points. That's when you are coming in and you got your daily heart me. Those people with the Lisa badge next to their name, they clicked up here, they got their heart me. Go back and claim those points from all that engagement in the live stream. Thank you for doing that, daily heart me. And so thank you so much. I appreciate you all. 19, level 19 in the house. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Mr. Treetop, hey, friend, I'm about to get off. We're about to do our meeting. How do you claim? So if you click the points there, so I'm going to show on my other page. So you see the points that are at the top here? Let me turn around for you guys so you can see it. You see the points here? It says plus 87 for me. If I click it here, I'm going to click that. It pops up and then it says clearly claim. So once it now says when you claim it, it'll take all of them. So you only have to do it one time. See how I grabbed all of them? TikTok has been fancy, got a little fancy for us. So we don't have to go down and claim everything. So you just click the first one and it just grabs them all and you claim those points really quickly. So that's good. So I like that new feature. That just started last week. And so you can claim your points rather quickly that way. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the support you all. You guys, that's what I say. You never know. You never know how your live will turn out. It turns out kind of slow at first. People are coming and going. You know, you don't get the traffic you're looking for. And then over time, people come in, start engaging. And before you know it, your room's growing. Your room is blowing up. People are coming in. So don't give up. Don't ever give up. See you in a few. Thank you so much, Mr. Treetop. I say that to you all. I really strongly believe that. You never know what will happen. Your turnaround is right around the corner. You never know. So just keep going at it. Capable, you're going live tonight, friend. It says women's health and wellness will focus on perimenopause and gut health. Appreciate that. Let me pin her real quick as well, friend. So yeah, you never know what's going to happen. So the turnaround is there. So keep going. I tell you guys, practice makes progress. All right. Practice makes progress. So keep going. Nika Grace, welcome. Hey, Bounty. I'm about to get off, guys, because I know we have our agency meeting. One question, how do I level up? How do you level up as a live host or as a viewer? That's the blue box as a viewer. You're level 14. When you click that blue box, click your photo of where you have the question, how do I level up as a viewer? If you click your photo, you can click your LV box 14. It'll show you how many points you need to get to level 15. And so I see the blue box. Yep. So that's how you do it. Info on your page for one-on-one. I missed. You had it up. Okay. Here. Message me here. If you message me here, I'll send it to you, friend. I'll send it to you. And so that way you guys can get it. I truly appreciate you. You're welcome, friend. Not a problem. Thank you, Capable. I appreciate you too, friend. So really quickly, when you put a message in the chat, let me say hello. So I'm going to put my hello message in the chat. I'm going to click my box. When I click my box here, that blue box, it shows how many points I have, how many points I need. And right here it says showcase. It's going to show it. 28 points. Those are the points that you need to get to the next level. If you click that box, it'll take you actually to the gift box. It'll take you to the gift box because it just says that's how you level up from gifting. So well, there's a level up ship, not that one. But you basically are leveling up that way. And so that tells you how many points you need to get to the next level. Hey, Diana, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you all for being here. I went live an hour and 45 minutes. I probably won't, I'm not going to stay for the next 15. I don't normally do 2 hours, but I do need to get going so I can get to our agency meeting. Um, and so that way we can, I can start that on time and I'm not going back to back fully. So I need like another 10-minute break or so. I usually check inbox messages too and check and see if people got my agency announcement. So let me know if there's any last minute questions. I'm going to jump off. I will be back tomorrow. I go live twice a day, 10 a.m., 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm in Florida, so I'll come back, engage, join. Be sure to follow me if you're not doing it already. Also, set a notification. So set my live notification so that you can be here and get notifications on when I go live. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, the watching, the gifting, and all the stickers and stuff that you said. Thank you all for all that engagement. I really do appreciate it. I tell you guys all the time, practice makes progress. As you do this, you're getting better. You're growing. You're building. TikTok will TikTok you, but you're going to keep showing up for your community, whether that's one person or 50 people or 100. Keep showing up. All right, keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna start getting that push out visibility. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Take care. Goodbye. Bye bye. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you.